Khiray, as I stand in front of you with the product of our love between us, family and closest friends surrounding us, and God embracing us, I can't help but think how crazy it is that everything happens for a reason. How God knew Shabreon and Khiray will go through this, they'll experience this, and saying, no, not that direction, because the person I am building and guiding to you is this way. Understand that we are not perfect, but He saw that we were perfect for each other. Before I bow to you, I want to thank you. Thank you for being my best friend. You were what 2011 Shabreon in a dark place didn't know she needed. Thank you for being my muscles when I feel like I can't take another step, and reminding me one day at a time. Thank you for being a man of God and relying on the word to see any situation through. Thank you for the random squinty eye looks of "you so pretty" that are sometimes followed by "I put a baby in that thing, girl." And here we are. Those are more appreciated than you know. That when I am not looking or feeling my best, you still find me desirable for reproduction. Thank you for not giving up on us. We knew back in 2012 we would rather be in the same room, sleeping back to back in those dorm twin extra long beds, not touching, mad at each other, than be without the other. And lastly, thank you for being you. My vow to you, I vow to rely on our foundation, which is God first, our friendship, and then our love for one another. See, there will be days that we feel like we're not in love, but if we think about our relationship for the past 7 years, that order is what kept us. I vow to be your best friend first and your lover second. Accept all of your hat choices and support you in your goals and movie-making dreams. I vow to be a comfort space, peace. When the world seems like it's enclosing around you, days seem harder than normal. I vow to be the best mother I know how, and include setting the example of how to be a great, strong, vulnerable woman to a phenomenal, deserving man, mixed with a little bit of rebellion. She wouldn't be a Lucy without a little rebellion. Lastly, I vow to choose us and stand the rain, to take it one day at a time, stand by your side as your lifelong partner, your wife. I love you, Butterbutt.
You really need to learn to speak up. There's this thing that you do where it sounds like your audio is broken and it really gets annoying interpreting what you're saying to others. It's a little weird that you're 26 and still love Disney movies. It's not as weird as the random times you quote movies wherever we go. Sometimes I think that you love movies more than you love me, but we won't get into that. Speaking of movies, you want to be a filmmaker. That's like a 1 out of 1,000 chance of that happening. So if you're gonna do it, you need to stick to it. Because that same belief in you I had when you had that handheld camcorder is the same belief I have in you now. You mind, you have a gap, a bit of a mama's boy. You think you can play basketball but always come home with an injury. You got a tattoo after all we went through about mine. And you know what, Shay? That's all true. If it were not for you, I'd still be sitting in my room dreaming about the possibilities of life. People see all that I have, how I've grown, but only you can truly see what I've become. Shay, I vow to be there for you and support you in the ways you've been there for me and supported me. I vow to do my best to bring joy to your life because happiness runs out eventually. I can't promise you a perfect life, but if you say I do today, I promise it'll be one worth living. When we were early on in the dating phase, we knew we were not meant for each other. We were too different, but when it was asked why we don't just leave, the answer was always the same. I believe there's going to be a change. Either there's going to be a change in you, or there's going to be a change in me. Us standing here today proves that we were something worth holding on to. And while I know everybody takes it for a joke, all the times I said I'll quote some song lyrics, and I know and I hope you don't take it as a joke. Because Shay, the sun won't shine for me. But as long as we're here, then we might as well shine together. Never mind the weather. Go somewhere and get our minds together and build a love that will last forever. Shay, I just want to look in your eyes and watch the sunrise. No more lies, no more tears to cry. No more reasons for leaving because you are believing, and I love you to the day I stop breathing. I love you, Shay.